All right, we're going to begin in the Magic Bird era. Try to get this Knicks squad a championship. In this, I won't be playing any of the games. It'll just be CPU playing it out. I will show you guys games in which I think are interesting, yeah, especially as the drafts go along. So we'll get a couple of games we'll see per season. And yeah, let's try to get this team a championship a decade after they won their last one. And in real life, we are near 50 years since the Knicks' last championship. And I just want to do something about it. If there are any notable former Knicks players that end up in the drafts, I will do my best to draft them if I'm in position to do so. If you guys know any of my franchise I do, Toronto Blue Jays series, or even the rebuilds I've done, granted, it's a completely different game. I'm not a big trader, so don't expect me to be trading for all the high guys all the time. If there's something there and I think it's fair, I will do so. So let's get this cracking. All right, in the opening matchup in the 83 season, we took on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Jeff Bagley with 21 points, World Be Free 16. Same for Mr. Robinson. I'm not sure who that is. Hubbard got 12 and Jeffries also got 10. Wait, is that the Cliff? No, that's not the Cliff Robinson I'm thinking of, is it? I don't know. Maybe it's his father. Who knows? Aaron Jeffries also contributed 10 and 7. In the Knicks, Bernard King dropping 32. Rory Sparrow with 15. Grunfeld dropped 14. Cartwright with 14 himself to go with 9 and 7 blocks and 4 steals. A hell of a defensive game for him. Truck Robinson and Darrell Walker also contribute. But I'm going to show you guys the second game of the season, that being the Washington Bullets in the New York Knicks home opener at what is Knicks Arena and not MSG. I think that might be a 2K thing and not so much what the arena is called. Anyways, Mike Dunleavy, who really shouldn't be on this team, but unfortunately, somehow I think the AI signed him. So he's a member of the Bullets. Hey, after the tip-off, every game ends up being a fantasy from here on out. Anyway, I don't expect a ton of realism. John Rulin with the underhand scoop layup brings Washington a 4-0 lead. Dunleavy bringing the ball up, driving in, kicks it behind his back to Rick Mahorn with the reverse layup. 6-0. The Knicks, oh my goodness. About to be 8-0, but unfortunately, they end up stopping a layup. No, Sobers gets the steal, puts it up, can't get it to go. I believe that's Carter, Joe Carter. He's not a real player. Washington up 8-0. Bernard King takes the ball, tries to drive baseline, can't get it. Pump fake on Joe Carter. The floaty jumper finally gets the Knicks on the board. Here's Dave Summers, the slow spin, the pass to Carter underneath the basket. Foul and no bucket. Washington up 10-6. Only a couple minutes into this game. Yes, I am playing full 12. Well, I'm not playing. These are 12-minute quarters. So I'll show you guys highlights here and there, and that's how we'll get through it. I will also show you guys some intriguing matchups. I'm not going to show you guys every game because that's just ridiculous. There's 82 games in the season, and unless my new PC can edit it like that quickly, or if I have the time to do so. Whoa, Cartwright, what the hell? Is that Cartwright or Patrick Ewing, dude? That was a hell of a fadeaway. As the Knicks, jump back into it. Not that this game really got out of hand. Washington's up 6. Bernard King trying to drive down in the post. Posting up on is Malone. Not sure what Malone that is, but hey, nonetheless, the pass gets a layup. Good assist. As you can see, the big men are getting the bucket, 6 points apiece. Marlin tries to drive baseline, is stopped, puts it up, rejected by Fernstein. One of the 10 real players on this roster, this Knicks roster that is. Sparrow is also one of them, coming off the screen. Bernard King, pump fake, dishes it down to Len Elmore, spinning towards the glass, puts it up and in. 24-20 as we get closer to the end of the first. And the second game tied at 26. Cartwright down in the block, bullying whoever this silver-haired individual is. I don't think he's real. Doesn't matter. It is a bucket. Knicks up 1, 8.5. Dishes it down to Cartwright. Almost got the ball stolen. Oh my goodness. Look at the post moves here, man. He is just giving them work. Oh, Cartwright. I forgot he was good. I didn't forget he was that good. Cartwright up and under. Oh, with a layup. Knicks up by 9. Oh, sorry, not 9. 7. Apologies. Knicks now up 7 again, but it's 40-33. Dishes down to John Rulin. Left hand hook shot. Ooh, from almost the free throw line. Counts for 2. Rory coming off the screen. Spins back inside. Dishes it down to Elmore. Layup is good. The Bigs had a decent amount of the team's points, I will admit. Rulin tries to slam it down on Elmore, but cannot come up with the bucket, but does get 2 free throws and hits them both. Macklin gets a screen. Elmore, pull up. It's good. Remember, the midi game is pretty important in this era as, first he almost steps out of bounds. The kick out to King. Is he going to pop a 3? He is. He hesitates for a bit and, off the mark. I think that was the only 3-point attempt as they close out the half. The Knicks will lead by 5 going to the second half. Again, the Bigs have been getting a lot of the buckets. King has been getting his here and there. Some of the other guards have been as well. Washington double team down in the block. Rulin is not going to be stopped to get the first bucket of the second half. He had 23 points thus far. I tell you, what he finishes with, where's the excitement in that? Cartwright, left hand hook shot, going to be good. Man, he is really killing it down in that low block. Gets it down again. Backing down, Rulin spins back inside. Oh my goodness. Another layup, another bucket. Big man whipping work out here. Oh, it goes baseline, right hand hook shot. Jeez Louise, come on. Wait, I gotta remember, this is the 80s. Big men used to do this all the time. Nowadays, big men are popping threes, which there's nothing wrong with. It's just not too many of them are really working on that post game. Post game, I'd probably say, is about a C- for most. Alley-oop for King. Woo! What an alley-oop. Good pass by Ernie Grunfeld. Knicks are now at 4, coming off the baseline screen. Rory Sparrow with the midi jumper. He is good. Knicks up 6, now up 2. Under 4 to go. Rulin spinning back inside. Gets it rejected by Elmore. Sparrow pushing it up the court. 2 on 4. And now he's going to have to slow it up as everybody gets back on defense. Elmore with the ball off the elbow. Swings it around to Bernstein over in the corner to King. Not going to pop it. Remember, this is the 80s. And we're going to need a screen. Pull up by King. Not going to connect. Rulin with another rebound. Pushing the ball up court is Martin. Dishes it down to Davis. What a right-hand slam coming off the baseline. Good cut for him. Macklin should not be up this high, but oh, man. Cartwright down the block. Up and under. He didn't even need to go left-handed, but he's just showing off now. Sparrow, pull up 3, the end of third as the Knicks trail by 2. Again, the post game is posting. It's posting numbers, let's be real, from both sides. Carter coming around off the screen, dishes it down to Mahorn. The foul by Cartwright, and got a little bit of jaw jacking here. The 80s had a lot of crazy fights. I don't know if we'll see any Kermit Washington incidents, but really, I hope we don't. I mean, I don't think 2K is going to allow that. Anywho, free throw number 1 is good for Mahorn. So we are in a very close matchup. Wouldn't have expected to be this close, but I mean, teams aren't really shooting threes like that, so it's to be expected. All right, Knicks up 1. Ray Sparrow brings it back out. Reset the offense. King down the low block. Oh, you can't stop that. Come on. That's a hook shot, man. You could thank Kareem for that one. Kareem and George Mikan. Let's be real. Ooh, Mahorn going up for the layup. Can't get it. Gets rejected and fouled by, that is Truckee Robinson. He had a double-double to finish today's game. Free throw attempt. No, it misses. Wow, Mahorn misses 1 free throw in the 2 attempts for the second time today. And what do you know? That would have tied the game if he hit all 4 of them. Dish it down to Robinson. What a stuff left hand. The Knicks looking giddy. They're now up 7. Dishes it down. King in the low block. Up and under left hand. He is going to connect. Knicks up by 9. The largest lead in the game for them as we cross the second half of the 4th quarter. And Washington is going to call for time. And I don't blame them. Let's be real. King is doing his thing, but Cartwright, it's a steal. Dishes it down to Walker. Walker going to the basket. Left hand floater. Gonna come off the glass and go in. Double-digit lead. The first double-digit lead of the game. Washington would strike back on the opposite end. Sparrow kicks it down to King, right hand layup off the block. Oh my goodness. 4 minutes to go. Dunleavy, who we haven't seen a ton of, at least not shooting. Good dish is help. That's just part of his game. He was a point forward really before his time. If he played in today's game, I don't want to say he'd be like Luka, but listen, he'd be a good disher. Steal by Grunfeld off the bad pass. He's going to drive it, take it all the way, puts it up, cannot connect, rebound. Going back the other way, Mahorn dishing it down to Rulin, backing down Cartwright. Almost, oh, he could have stuffed it right there, but he goes off the glass to get Washington within 3 with almost 3 left in the game. Mix up 5. King goes hop back. Why'd you do that? Oh, he just wanted to show off the midi game. I see. Knicks cross 100 points for the 2nd straight game. Swings the ball around and down into the block. Cartwright going up. Right-hander rejected by Mahorn. Dunleavy looking to find somebody open. Man just came off the screen. Can't get it to him. Carter driving. Up, layup. Oh, no foul. I'm surprised. King, I thought that might have been a charge. Hey, I'm not the ref, so hey, they're going to call it how they call it. Knicks up 5 with 1:40. Can we close it out for a 2nd straight win? This is it down to King. Right hand floater off the glass. Oh, pretty move. The Knicks are up 7. Dunleavy. Now remember, this is the 80s. This is the early 80s. Teams were not shooting threes like that. So while it might seem like a good idea, Joe Carter, good job driving to the basket, and he's got something to say to Carter. But teammates are going to break that up. Again, it's the 80s. I think King might have taken one of like the 3 attempted threes thus far as Carter cuts to lead the 6. And I will do my best in the sliders to try to jack that up some, because I know teams took a couple of threes a game, especially if you're down by more than like 10. You're down by 10, you're going to take a couple threes. You're going to at least try to. You know, within reason, off a screen. You know, none of this like step back, hop back stuff. You know, like you see from Steph Curry. Oh my goodness, but no, King, woo, putting the exclamation point possibly on this ball game, as that will be the case. We will run down the clock. Knicks will take their 2nd straight victory. 108-101. Fortunately, there are no tacos in this one. I'd give y'all some tacos. That sounds pretty good, but it's the 80s. I don't think they might have been giving out packs of Marlboros or something like that. I don't know. Bernard King finishes with 36-5-5 with a steal. Cartwright 30-21 with a steal and a block to his credit. Truck Robinson 15-12. Sparrow 8 points, 8 assists. Darrell Walker 6 points, 8 assists, and just a little bit from everybody else. Len Elmore with 3 steals. Ernie Grunfeld with 2. Grunfeld also had 3 turnovers, and a couple of guys DNP'd. They're probably not real players. But Rulin, oh man, 41-16 in a block, 2 steals. Carter 23 and 3 steals. Sobers with a nice stat line. Mahorn just short of a double-double with 8 and 11 and 2 blocks. Dunleavy 6 and 6. If you like anything else I put out on this channel, please click on it. I'll holler at you on the next one. Peace.